Hello, hello, hello! I'm Mr. Gris, I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV Online on a free trial. And I didn't mute my phone, because of course I didn't. Quick intro, let's get into it. I do not remember what I was doing. We have to head to areas that I have not been yet. How do I get there? Puertas. Okay, I can travel there from New Gridania, and then just keep going left. Hello, Pettigrew. What didn't I do? What did I not do? Oh yeah, can't do Chocobo in the city. I keep forgetting. I keep like trying to do it immediately. Oh, yeah. Of course. Very professional. Is it here? No. Yes. One day I'll figure out how to read a map. Chocobo? Oh, this still counts as being the city? I guess I have been here at some point. Yeah. I remember. Let's go do some quests, do some leveling, and see what crazy situations we can get up to today. I have downed the coffee, so I might be a bit too hyper today. I'll try to tune it down a bit. This is a cool zone. I don't know if I've been here before. That is definitely a creature. Is that a balloon? Yeah. Cool. Oh, I gotta kill these guys for the hunting log. Hey. Definitely certain areas when you load in. Most of them do look cool, but it definitely seems like some of them are not as well developed as others. I guess it's the nice way of putting it. Brace yourself for an enemy onslaught, preventing most attacks from reducing your HP to less than 1. Okay, right. As you can see, I've started moving my UI a bit around. That reminds me, did I move my chat box? Yeah, okay. Don't forget to talk to this guy. App destructs. This looks cool. I like how overgrown the roof is as well. The light feels a bit off, but it still looks nice. The waterfall isn't great looking, but what can you do about it? Oh. We have entered the fate. I am going to choose to ignore fate. What happened here? Why is this such a like destroyed looking area? I mean, I guess if I actually did the quests here I would know, but screw that. Got places to be, things to do. Ooh, snowy. Oh, is it a dungeon? It looks like it's a dungeon. Should probably go and attune to that crystal. Just in case I have to come back to this area. I love that they changed the Gooboo's model to be covered with snow. It's a very, very small detail, but it's nice. Oh, this is the vanilla endgame. You're the one I was looking for. I keep forgetting until I'm next to a normal chocobo how tiny my chocobo actually is. Does that happen to all mounts? Do they scale to the size of your character? So if I get like some of the crazy stuff I've seen, like the flying car and stuff like that, will I have a tiny flying car? Because that would be hilarious. Of course, when you're one of the tall characters, the mount increases in size as well. Ooh. The music here is very ominous, very like vampire-esque. I think there was a player flying off on a bird or something, but that was a very cinematic bird screech as I walked up the stairs. As the chocobo keep, there is What is this symbol? Skywatcher. What are you, Skywatcher? Oh, it's a weather forecast. Interesting. Why would you ever need this? Okay. Okay, that's everything that we came here for. On to going for gold. Which is actually a quest that is higher than my current level. Yeah. I should probably continue doing the main quest for a bit, because that's only level 26 until I've caught up. But at least I've got the Aetherite here now, so I can just fast travel to this place when I need to. Oh yeah, of course. It's always at that place. Oh, the weather is for flight. You had to like, you had to take into account the wind and stuff. That sounds crazy. I get why they had to dumb that down. That Chocobo has a hat. Oh, it's not straight ahead for once. It's in the side door. What's over here? Oh, this is just where everybody hangs out. Liavini, I don't know who you are, but you're just pretending to work, aren't you? Just trying to look busy. Biggs and Wedge just hanging out here. Clive. Wasn't Clive the main character from 16? I think that is supposed to be a broom, but they're just raking the stone floor. Who is this guy? The hair, the glasses, strong old man vibes. You wish to win the trust of the people of Little Alamigo? That is a daunting task. The rake is fine. Who even pays attention to details like that? Don't know, I'm just walking out. I'm probably gonna have to TP somewhere anyway. Where are we going? Yeah. It's very classic MMORPG. Oh, Great hero, savior of the world. Go and deliver my package across 3 continents just to talk to a guy and come back. It's like, cool. I'm sure there's no better use of my time. You want me to introduce you to the resistance? Why the hell should I do that? Give me just one reason. What if I do a little dance? Oh. Haribert sent you? Grrr, that wordless whoreson. Whoa, strong language. He abandons his comrades, his woman, and now he has the gall to ask me for a favor? Simply incredible. Okay. Yay. What's up? Help tending to a wounded brother. Just standing here shirtless in the rain? What business do you have with me, adventurer? I'm guessing this is their uniform? Or these are just guys that like to hang out shirtless in the rain. I mean, I'm not judging. It's just a bit strange. They're gym bros. You guys are like across the street from each other. Did I really have to relay those messages? I honestly don't really... I don't really care about this dialogue anymore. I'm just clicking through it. Slay antelope stacks for their horns. Okay, we can do that. Let's go, little mango mouse. Let's go fight some antelopes. What weird creature design are these antelopes gonna have? There's no way they just look like normal antelopes. They're like zebra ones. They're not too crazy looking. At least the collect things from creatures quests aren't too annoying in this one. So far I'm 2 for 2. Okay, 3 for 3. Because in a lot of MMOs it's like, oh, go collect 10 bear tails. And only 1 out of 10 bears gives you its tail. It's like, what, did the others not have tails? Could I not cut them off? What's happening here? Four out of 4? Hell yeah. I've got your horns, which I think they're gonna use for medicine. Find a way to prepare them. Yada yada yada. Deliver antelope horns to Buscaron. Where is Buscaron? Okay, they're not too far. Did I talk to the Chocobo Keep here? I did. I can just take my own Chocobo, but might as well use this. Of course. Whenever there is something cool and fun in an MMO, a great mechanic, somebody will find a way to use a bot to grind it and ruin it for everyone. Like apparently, I've looked a little bit into it, but apparently a lot of the free trial restrictions that they have on this game is because if they didn't have the restrictions, it would be too easy for bot accounts to like just create a massive amount of accounts and spam people with messages and stuff. I'll just manually ride back. That wasn't too far actually. Stuff always looks further on the map than it actually is, if that makes sense. I've got your ointment. Now give me some gloves. Oh. Okay. I've created a gear set for warrior. I guess that's how you switch between the different classes. Ooh, some goatskin krakows. What does that look like? I kinda wanted to see what it looked like with the rest of my armor, but that's fine. That adventurer, Galleon, has gone missing. He's nowhere to be found. Oh, guess who's gonna go and have to go look for him? Track down Galleon, who went into the wilds alone. I've not really seen it yet. But I assume since there is like crafting in this game, like blacksmithing and stuff, are there like ore veins you have to find out in the world to go and mine? A goblin. Okay. Look at these bros. Captain, but why? You should all be on your way. What do you take us for? We're Alamigans, and Alamigans never forsake one another. Hardships be damned. At least they have a brotherly code, I guess. That is what I was thinking. Since you brought up bots, I was like, I wonder if there are like... Because a lot of other MMOs have like just bot accounts that just go around and mine all the minerals and stuff. So I was kinda curious how it works in this game. Quest accepted. Show Mefrid's recommendation to Gundobald at Little Alamigo. Where's that? Okay. So it's kind of like instant, well, dynamic, I guess, like you say. Fishing does look kind of fun in this. I've seen, I think ages ago when I tried this game out before, I did some fishing in Lominza, playing on another character, and I remember it being somewhat fun. It's not the worst minigame. I've not done it on this character yet. What the fuck was that? Sure. I don't even know what I was looking at that. It looked like a spooky whale. I know it was someone's mount. Oh, really? I mean, I like the idea of trying to make mining and stuff more engaging by turning it into a mini game. But if mining is what you go out and do and you want to do loads of it, you don't want it to take like a million years just to get some simple resources. Is this a shortcut? No. Cures most instances of paralysis. The contents of this vial instantly restores a small amount of MP. I've been grabbing the healing ones almost all the time. I guess I'll grab an MP one. Just put them on the bar with the other shit. Look, never underestimate the power of a good rock throw. I don't remember if it was Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay 2nd edition or 4th edition, but one of the editions had in its official rulebook rules for like throwing a rock at somebody, how to like calculate damage and stuff for it, and it was ridiculously powerful for being like a simple rock. Oh. I was getting too distracted looking at the environment. Thanks for coming, friend. There's no ordinary outsider who can gain the trust of the old bear. That's why I wanted to meet you to discuss something in private, okay? Tell me, why are you stupid about? Did the Empire send you? Or someone else? Whoever it is you work for, your meddling ends here. Get him! Oh, that didn't go far enough. That was a bit awkward. Everybody just standing around. Okay, I was about to say I might just killing guys for a misunderstanding, but they're still alive as they fade out of existence. You're stronger than you look. This changes nothing. Threaten us, beat us bloody all you like, but nothing short of death can make us give up our fight. We're going to obtain the power to bring down the Empire, and with it we'll reclaim our homeland. Okay. I'm sure them getting more power to beat the Empire is not gonna go wrong in any way. Ooh, cactuars. One of my favorite Final Fantasy creatures. They're so goofy looking, I love them. Oh, new armor. Oh, it's not as good as what I'm wearing. I do want to see what it looks like though. Oh, is it just the full thing again? Yeah. I should have taken the money. Wilred mentioned obtaining the power to bring down the Empire. Of what power could he be speaking? I mean, it's gonna be a primal, icon, whatever you wanna call them, right? Bertliana, God's preserve, what happened? I was out foraging when the Corpse Brigade came. They took me to their hideout and they... The whole while they laughed at me. They said that I suffer because I cling on to hope. Who is the Corpse Brigade? Is it wrong to dream of home? Is it wrong to call ourselves Alamigans? Yada yada yada, don't pay attention to them, they're just bullies, is pretty much what he said. I must tend to Bertliara. In the meantime, I need you to find out what the young ones make of this. I fear that they may do something rash. Ascertain the youth's intentions. What are the youths up to? What is this? Okay, that took a while to trigger. I was like, did I not pick it up? I see a big sparkling, hunting something. Hunting knife. Riled lass. Okay. There is more here. Somewhere. Up above, maybe? Cool little area you got going on here, Wilred. Spraying, okay. Our plan is already in motion. Once we have the crystals, our enemies will pay for their crimes. Crystals, eh? Interesting. Gunderbolt. We have learned that they plan on doing some shit. Something about crystals. Well, what happened here? Guys, get your ass beat. Ooh. Duty calls. Big trouble in Little Alamigo. I like his lance weapon. That's pretty cool. Wildred, did the water survive? This is all wrong. Getting the crystals was supposed to be the start. We were going to reclaim our homeland. Pull yourself together, lad. We were going to make an offering of crystals to Ralger to summon him. Just like the masked man taught us, of course. It always goes back to the masked man. I regret our young one's transgressions, but a soul is too high a price for youthful folly. For all their fallings, they are the hope of Alamigan people, but this hope I will guard with my life. I love that you can see the eyes in the helmet. Here comes more. I get why, but it always weirds me out that I lose the ability to do my newly learned abilities because technically I am down leveled. Duty complete. And no one died. Your skill at arms is impressive, adventurer. Our wayward youth could learn much from a man like you. Yeah, maybe one day I could learn how to bend my knees. The battle is won, but it would be unwise to linger here. Let us return to Little Alamigo. He's like, you did great. It's like, yeah, cool. I definitely wasn't zoning out for most of that fight, just hitting buttons. I am no longer level synced. Okay, let's go Go back to their cave. What is this? Is it like a floating hand just carrying them? That's a crazy mount. I love the noise that it made, you know. Wow, wow. Grilled cheese. Do you think that person was just hungry when they made their character? No more lies, Wilred. Tell us everything. I was outside with the others when he appeared, the masked stranger. Told us about summoning Rolger. It is the best kind of cheese. About using crystals, and just vanished. We never saw him again. Grilled cheese sandwich? Ooh, I could go for one right now. Thanks for saving me. Yeah. I was definitely paying attention and not thinking about food. Goodbye. My thanks as well, friend. It gives us hope that there are kind souls such as you out there. Little Alamigo may not have much in the way of comfort, but you will always be welcome here. Little Alamigo sounds like a Lalafell name. Okay, I guess we're done here. Back to Minfilia we go, which I guess is back, yeah. Back at the 7th Dawn. Still don't know whose statue that is. Hello, Tataru. I'm just gonna go in. Excuse me, potato coming through. I keep trying to jump on the desk, but it never works. Welcome back, Mango. I'm reliably informed the investigation took you to Quarry Mill and Little Alamigo. So tell me, were you able to learn aught of La Habrea? Yeah, I learned tons of stuff. I learned how the crafting used to be. I've learned that bots are a real issue. Planted the knowledge of summoning in impressionable young minds, you say? Precisely the kind of deception the Asians would employ. While many of the ills that ail the land can be attributed to the calamity, some are being brought about by a malign will. We must needs delve deeper into this, while things remain quiet on the primal front. All work and no play makes Minfilia a dull scion. Did you say something? Nothing, my lady. What was that about? Ahem, perhaps we ought to rest a while before speaking further of the investigation. Lentils and chestnuts! A stew consisting of Lalafellian lentils and Grindanian chestnuts boiled in sour red wine. Oh. It's almost dinner time. All this food is making me hungry. What does it do? XP bonus for 30 minutes? Sure. Yum 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 yum. I'll also open this weapon copper, cause why not? Thunderstorm Axe. Okay. Do I have another one? No, I think that's all. Minfilia has another lead for you to pursue. Oh. While you were tending to business in Tanalan, some new information arrived courtesy of our friends the Thilfs. An individual fitting La Habrea's description has been sighted in the North Shroud. This sighting comes in the wake of a series of mysterious deaths in the self-same area. My instincts tell me that our man is involved. I would have you continue your investigation where you left off. 12 willing, we will pick up La Habrea's trail once more. Noraxia can furnish you with the details. Pray speak with her and take it from there. As always, be careful out there. Let's see if our favorite worker is still pretending to actually be working. Hell yeah. Oh, hello. Were you here earlier? I don't remember seeing you in here. Walking One is to investigate Sinister One? Then heed well this one's words. This one is friends with a Walking One in the Ash Crown Consortium. According to Friendly One, a Digging One named Medrod had an encounter with a scary masked one. This masked one is most certainly Sinister One. The Black Shroud. I don't think I can use these guys as a free trial. No new letters. Moogle delivery service. Can be accessed by speaking with one of the many delivery Moogles stationed throughout Eorzea, or by clicking on a Moogle letterbox. The service can be used to send messages, items, and guild to anyone on your friends list. Yeah, I can't have a friends list as a free... Well, I can't add anyone to my friends list, rather. They can add me to theirs, I suppose. Clicking the new button. Okay. Unable to execute command while on the free trial. Yeah, that's what I thought. No sending money for me or receiving money from higher level friends. I gotta suit him. Okay. What is this gonna look like? Slash. Maybe I should spell it right. Sood. Just kinda do like little grabby hands. You're right, it's not as bad as it seems. I saw something terrible, that's true, but that hardly means I'm going to suffer the same fate. Thanks to you, I can think straight again. I believe I can even recount what I saw without losing it. It was just an ordinary day. I was heading back to the float when I noticed a suspicious character in the distance. A masked man, garbed head to toe in black. He had a hideous fiend in tow, a winged creature that was all eyeball and jagged teeth. Taken by curiosity, I crept as near as I dared to see the corpse of a woman. One glimpse was enough to tell me that she died a gruesome death. In that instant, I knew right away that the masked man was a minion of Tal, come to claim her soul for his realm. What? You're investigating this same masked man? In that case, we'll help you in whatever way we can. Aye, anything to ensure that we won't have to suffer Medrod's hysteria ever again. Oh, right, teamwork. That's what makes the dream work. I haven't been that bad, have I? At any rate, I'm all for helping this adventurer. It's the least I can do to repay him for comforting me. Confronting me? I can't English. The power of a hug emote. Am I stuck? Okay. Slay Ziz. Let's mount up. Let's go. It is time to go and slay. What is a Ziz? They seem to be a buff. Oh, that is a horrible looking chicken. Sounds like a dinosaur when it dies. Which I guess, you know, is not too far off from what it is. That's that. I see smoke in a pipe. You've already seen to the Ziz? Why does that feel weird to say? Good work, adventurer. So were you able to find aught to suggest that the creatures are our culprits? Nothing. Truth be told, even if there were proof, I wouldn't know what it looked like anyway. Anyway, I believe we can safely strike Ziz from our list of suspects, which leaves us with the masked man and his winged eyeball. I could have told you that from the beginning without having to go out there. Using items on areas. Some key items are used on areas rather than single targets. First click on the item icon displayed in the duty list. Upon selecting the item, a glowing radius will appear on the ground that can be moved freely with the mouse into the desired position before executing. Okay. Throw the fires and sticks at the rocks. Fire sand stick. Okay. Not fires and stick. Okay, pretty much back where we came from. No, I am not wearing suspenders with no shirt. It does kind of look like that from behind. It is just leather-colored armor. I did not dye it. This is the original color it came in. But now I do kind of want a suspender look. What is this? We're surveying. Oh. It's only a matter of time until I had to fight one of those. Well, that's that. Can't really tell what that person was flying on. Some sort of winged creature, but it seemed like it was holding like hands in front of it, like like doing the Mr. Burns. Yes. Okay, we gotta use this thing. Have to stand in it? No. Ah, yeah. Lightning aspected crystals. I guess this counts as mining, just blowing up some rocks and picking up the remains. What the hell is that? Just a huge remains of a structure or something. That's cool looking. Edwin Noctis. Not Edwin. I have done your tasks. I got the stones. I surveyed the area. Fought a big scorpion. Saw nothing too crazy. I was about to walk away without accepting this quest. What is this picture? It's staring directly into my soul. Oh. There have been no promising leads in the murders. I can scarce get a wink of sleep, knowing that the killer is still at large. Judging by your furrowed brows, I take it this sorry business troubles you as much as it does me. He does look very upset about it. I've been pondering my encounter. I was uncertain for a time, but there can be no doubt it was a winged eyeball that I witnessed. It's implausible that I could have mistaken so distinct a creature for a Banamite. Banemite? But you and I were moms apart. How could we have both seen it at precisely the same time? What's more, our adventurer friend here had a run-in with the Banemite at the very spot you claim to see the fiendish eyeball, isn't that right? That's right. There must have been an explanation. I know I saw an eyeball with wings. I would wager an apple tart on it. Ooh, he's serious. But listen, mayhaps it's not as mysterious as we're making it out to be. There's no reason why there couldn't be. ... Gasp, of course. There must be more than one of the buggers. Duh. Leave the rest to the experts. Me? This guy? Okay. Cool. Search for a maiden's corpse west of Fallowcourt. Why does it... I mean, I know why. It's because they asked me specifically to go search for a maiden's corpse, but why does it have to be a maiden? Oh, nice. Hello, any maiden corpses? Oh. Floating eyeball. What the hell is this thing? And it's dead now. Present the ravaged corpse to Eitelmeyer. Being a Lalafell, so far, best choice I've made in this game. It makes everything just so funny. You walk into a room filled with these like impressive looking warriors, mages, skilled soldiers, and they're like, oh yeah, luckily this little guy is here. He'll solve it all for all of us. He's clearly better than all of us combined. It's like, am I? I was just carrying the corpse on me. Gods be good, not again. No matter how many bodies I see, I cannot seem to get used to the horrid sight. Poor woman. She wearing a mask? Identical deaths have been reported in Central Shroud, while the masked stranger you see does not seem to feature in any sightings of the winged eyeball or... Ugh. While the masked stranger you seek does not seem to feature in any sightings of the winged eyeball are common enough, the creature appears to be moving the bodies, but to what end, none can say. The victims have all been young women. All are found with their faces mutilated beyond recognition. It's been difficult to identify them, so as to notify their next of... This button, engraved with a lily motif. The very same object was found upon another victim, a family sigil. Ooh, a lily motif. Or that of an organization, perhaps. Whatever it is, it's a clue! So how often do complete strangers just drop off corpses to this place? Pam-pa-dam! To New Gridania, to show the lily button to Mione. The names in this game are gonna kill me. Oh, a blue quest. What do you want? Wishes the patrons of the Carline Canopy would keep a closer eye on their belongings. Okay. The lily button? Does not recognize the sigil. Okay. Unfortunate. Handsomely ape of the... I'm guessing LMAO is the clan and the posthumer is the title. That is such... such a strange combination of words. Need help tracking down the owner of a button? That's certainly not a request I receive on a regular basis. Well, go on then. Show me what you have. Show me what you got. Seems to be some manner of decorative button, reminiscent of those worn by the families of old, though I cannot claim to know its sigil. However, I can say with certainty that the white lily is a recurring theme in Gridanian culture. Alas, I do not know who would make a personal sigil of it. If there is a soul in Gridania who does, it would be Signguld over at the Lancers Guild. Okay. Which is up there. Which is relatively close to the other quest. Let's activate our little sprint. I keep forgetting to actually do that. Oh. First time chatter. Get out of here. do this side quest, I guess, first, and then onwards to the main quest. Is this your book? I didn't read it. Seek out a place where afford the fame and / look out upon your surroundings. What? Okay, interesting. The lily button? Can you tell me more about it? Fascinating. Work of this quality is rarely seen in the hands of ordinary Gridanians. Okay. Where to now? So this is what we're doing now. Running around showing this button to a whole bunch of people. The sigil of the D'Artancourt family. How very musketeer-esque name. How is it that you came to be into possession of this button? From the body of a murdered woman? Her face, was it marred in any way? It looked like she had a mask on. There's a confession to make regarding the mysterious murders. No. I was once a manservant in the employ of one of the oldest and proudest families in Gridania, the D'Artancourts. During that time, I had the honor of waiting upon Lady Amandine, mistress of the household. Fair as summer was she, and possessed of a heart befitting her radiance. Alas, the calamity wrought a great change in her. Though my lady escaped with her life, that may well have been a kinder fate. Never will I forget the day her bandages were removed, and she beheld her disfigured face for the first time. At that moment, the kindly woman I knew ceased to be. Unable to bear the thought of being seen, my lady sequestered herself within her chambers, refused all company. This continued for many uneasy moons, until one day without warning, she began receiving queer guests. What does that mean? Excuse me? Queer guests? None among us knew whence they came, these masked men, but my lady believed that they would help her regain that which she had lost. So began the rites of rejuvenation. These rituals seemed innocent enough in the beginning, but grew even more grotesque as time went by. Eventually there came a day when my lady bound one of her handmaidens to her bed and proceeded to mutilate the poor girl's face. Suffice it to say, she did not survive the ordeal. It fell to me to dispose of her body. Okay. I performed the dreadful task as bade, obedient servant that I was, but when the time came to return to the house, my legs refused to move. I knew then that I could not go back to that place, not after the nightmare I had witnessed. So it was that I left Hawk Manor, my home for nigh on half a century. Well, maybe you should find another Hawk Manor, or create a new one, perhaps a Hawk 2. Long did I weep for the girl who was slain, and longer still for the woman that Lady Amandine had been. Yet one cannot weep forever, and I endeavored to put the matter behind me. Indeed, I had resolved never to speak of my experience until you appeared before me. You should have told someone. That's messed up that you kept that to yourself. My lady's madness must be ended, lest more innocent lives be lost. Lay her tormented soul to rest, as you swore to me you would. She awaits you at Hawk Manor, on the western edge of the central shroud. Now go! Go and do what must be done. Sure, I'll go and solve your problems. Hawk Manor. Is it gonna be a dungeon? Or just a fancy manor? That could be fun. Okay. Am I close to... Yeah, I'll go to the Lancers Guild crystal thingy and fast travel from there to the Conjurers Guild. That should save some time. Okay, we're in the circle. Seek out a place where afford a feign and / look out upon your surroundings. Oh? You have looked upon one of Eorzea's stirring vistas, as identified by the explorer Millet Ironheart. Return to Apkalu Falls and report your sightings. Oh, is this kinda like just go and visit cool locations? What is that? Big fancy rock in the tree? Do you have more vistas for me to go and see? Sightseeing log obtained. Oh! You now have access to the sightseeing log, a compendium of the most beautiful sights to be seen in Eorzea, as compiled by the explorer Millet Ironheart. To open it, select logs from the main menu, followed by sightseeing log. From the snippets of information contained within, identify and seek out locations described. Note that certain sights may only be properly appreciated at a given time of day or under ideal weather conditions. Interesting. Perform the designated emote while taking in the sights and try the entry for the corresponding vista, and the entry for the corresponding vista will be marked off. With your sightseeing log in hand, go forth and see Eorzea as few have ever seen her before. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna remember to do that. For more detailed information, click the help button in the lower right corner of the sightseeing log window. Okay. Interesting. So you get like little hints to go and check out these sites. Huh. I wonder what kind of rewards you get for that. That is kind of fun. Not something I'm probably gonna do that often, but I like the idea of it. Oh yeah, it's a dungeon. Let's go and move ourselves to the entrance of this dungeon. talk to the quest giver there. And then I'm gonna take a break to make some dinner, get some food in me. And at a later time, I will actually do the dungeon. A dungeon set in a fancy manner does sound like a lot of fun. If I can get there in the first place, where am I going? Oh, I see. We gotta go up this route. I love how the chocobo flaps its little wings when you jump. It thinks it can fly. That is indeed a fancy manner. What the hell? Why did that fate get a special graphic? Okay, we joined in at the tail end of that fate, but that was cool. Had some cool theme music going on as well. Do I just enter for the quest? Okay. Okay, cool. Another dungeon that needs doing. This is a cool place though. I have a feeling that this place is gonna be way bigger on the inside than that it looks from the outside. I do love the massive stained window. And when the floating eyes are just hanging out here. Okay, sweet. Well, I am going to park my little Lalafell ass here. And that is me for today, for Final Fantasy. I'm gonna go and make some dinner, get some food in me. And be back later on today, way later, at around 10, 11 Central European summertime. For some spooky games. I'm playing Still Wakes the Deep, and I'm doing the DLC for it currently. It shouldn't take too long to finish. And then tomorrow, at around 4 or 5 in the afternoon, I'm streaming more Final Fantasy. But a shorter one tomorrow, because starting at 7, 8, 9, depending on when my players show up in the evening, tomorrow evening, I've got a D&D session that I normally also stream. So that is something that's gonna happen. But for now, I'm gonna get some dinner. As always, thank you for watching. See you next time. I hope you have a good rest of the day. Bye bye.